What is up, y'all? It's your boy Light. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Chill with Light TV. Um, Here is another. Most people call it banger. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could call this a banger. This is just me, sitting down talking to y'all. Um, but so in my last video, I went ahead and talked about a little bit of introduction. It's a half an hour video. I'm probably gonna cut that. I don't know. Um, Not really sure how I'm gonna go about that video, but I gave a little introduction. I said I wanted to make about 4 introduction videos, so here we go with another one. And just want to talk about a little bit about myself again. You know what I mean? As far as what to expect, I guess you can say, and what type show my personality, what you're gonna deal with. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So, um, like I said, I love to talk. So that's why I'm making this, man. I'm gonna give my opinions on stuff, and it's gonna be great. So we're gonna get there. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was, I guess, things that let's go there. I guess things that irk me, things that grind my gears. You know what I mean? Shout out to Peter Griffin. Uh, things that things that make me feel emotions and uh, a lot of times hate. Right? Like it, you don't like to see social injustice, right? The whole BLM stuff, all that stuff, right? So you don't like to see none of that, man. Like fuck all that, fuck that negativity. You don't need that in the world, man, at all. Um, you know how stupid racism is. Can you think about that for a second? Like if you to me, if you are racist, I don't fuck with you. I don't care who you are. If you're racist, I don't fuck with you, man. Like to not like someone because of their skin tone or culture, right? Culture. It's stupid, bro. It's stupid. How? Like why? Like let's just say, right? You you don't like someone because of their skin tone. So let's just say y'all wore masks. We shout out to 2020 COVID, right? Fuck that. Uh, let's just say we all wore masks, like Kanye West, right? Um, we couldn't really tell what was under there, right? Or who was under there. But it was a genius, you know. He was hiding his genius. Like, by the way, that's my favorite artist. I'm not throwing shade. That's my favorite artist. Don't fuck with Kanye. Don't fuck with Ye. You know what I'm saying? Or fuck with, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. But so let's just say we're wearing masks, man, and we gotta help each other do something. Um, and let's just say those people under those masks are two different races. And this is just something I'm coming up with right now. I've never really thought of this, like, but I've never metaphorically put it this way. But um, picture those two people in masks. They gotta help each other to do a task, right? Let's just say push a car. Um, they're two people of the opposite race, right? Um, and they're gonna help each other accomplish a task. And they're both racist. Let's just put it that way. Let's just say I'm Mexican. So let's just say a Mexican and a white person. They're both racist towards each other. This Mexican hates white people. This white person hates Mexicans. So they gotta help each other complete a task. They're pushing a car. You see, you see the person, the car stop, and let's just say that Yeah, they're racist, of course, but racist people have feelings, right? I guess. Racist people like doing nice stuff too, right? Assuming, right? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm not racist, but let's just put it that way. So, just for the, you know, just to go along with this example. So, one of the masked people sees the car and sees that they need help. They stop, they get off their car, and they help them push the car. Boom, push it. After that, they unmask each other and they find out, oh shit, it's a Mexican. Oh shit, it's a white person. I wouldn't have helped him if I knew. You see how stupid that is? Just because, just because of what was under the mask, you would not help him. It's still a person in need. It's still a person that needs help, man. Like at the end of the day, so I don't get that. I don't get it. We all bleed the same. We all bleed the same, man. If you cut us, we're gonna bleed red or crimson, whatever the fuck. We're gonna bleed the color of blood, right? Um, which, by the way, blood is blue in the veins. Maybe that's why our veins look kind of greenish through our skin when we're a little bit light. I would assume that's why, because blue. Anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, blood is kind of blue inside our bodies when we bleed. When it comes out, it hits oxygen, it interacts with oxygen, and then it turns red. See, I'm here for y'all. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fact check me in the comments. I've always wanted to say that shit. That's cool. But so yeah, man. Like, if you cut us open, we're all gonna bleed the same. If we're dead, our skeletons all look the same, for the most part, right? If you find a remainder of skeletons, like let's just say you see a skull of a human skull, that you found, right? You're gonna be like, oh, that's a human skull. You're not gonna be like, oh, that's a black person's skull, that's a white person's skull. You can't even tell, bro. You know, you can't tell. That's the point. We are all the same inside. We're humans, man. We're humans. Race don't matter, bro. Love each other. Love each other, bro. Like, the fuck is the point of racism? And the logic behind it. That's what I mean overall, bro. The logic behind it. Just because this person has different color skin, I'll tell you this. I have 90% of 90% of where I live, my area, is Mexican. 90%. Think about that. I would say it has a population about 40,000, maybe more. I don't know. I could be lying. I don't know. I need to really research that. I don't know if it's 100,000. I really don't know. The point is, it's not that small here or whatever, so it's pretty populated, I would say. It's growing. It's grown since I've lived here. I lived here my whole life. But the point is that I'm surrounded by 90% of my race, right? And where was I going with this? I had a good point. I swear. I'm surrounded with 90% of my race. And oh, yes. I remember. I'm surrounded 90% of my race. And let's just say a racist black, white person, Asian person towards Mexicans, right? Racist towards Mexicans person of any other culture, right? Let's just say they don't like Mexicans. Mind you, 90% of where I live is population Mexican. The population is Mexican. You're telling me. Okay, so let's just put it this way, okay? Let me throw one more thing in here. The people that live in front of me, across the street, right? They're a little crazy. They're Mexican. I live around nothing but Mexicans, so let's just put it that way. group that I'm gonna mention is Mexican, right? People over there, they're pretty fucking crazy. They're pretty fucking loud all the time, right? They're tatted up, you know, your stereotypical Mexicans, I guess you could say. When I say tatted up, I mean I'm tatted up, right? I have, I'm tatted up, but I mean um, gang related stuff is what I mean. So tatted up, typical stereotypical Mexicans, right there, loud as hell, right? Um, then you have, uh, they're cool though. You know what I mean? They're pretty cool, for the most part, right? They're weird, but they're cool. Two brothers, by the way, very, very different. You know what I mean? One of them is way more friendly than the other one. Both Mexicans, people from in front. They have their little cookouts and stuff every now and then. Not really a lot lately. Uh, they do their own thing. They mainly stay inside. They have kids. The kids in front when they babysit they're babysitting kids. They're all like playing in the front yard, whatnot, right? You have that. They're not that loud. They keep to themselves. People over here, these are like, that's like my family there. Those are my neighbors, right next to me, my next door neighbors. So, um, he is a certain type of way. He's like my big bro basically, and he's hood. He's all tatted up and whatnot too. He's been to prison and whatnot too, but different from them and different from them. That's my see where I'm going with this. Over here, these motherfuckers over here are loud. They be getting into fights, family disputes. Not lately. Maybe the part of the family that was arguing maybe left now. I'm assuming because there hasn't really been fights for a couple months unless they got that shit disputed or something. Um, from what I could tell, I don't really I'm an introvert. I'm inside. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be getting into business of the neighbors, right? Um, Meanwhile, my big bro over here, he knows everything about the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the way, I live in the hood. Um, so I don't really know, but as far as I know, maybe the people that was disputing, it was about like maybe the time that I heard them. I assumed it was about the person that the daughter was dating, and maybe that little dynamic wasn't working with the mom that they stay with. I don't know, because the guy would be over a lot. I could be wrong, but the point is that yeah, they've stopped arguing, so maybe something happened with that. I don't know. Um, so all my neighbors are very different, and me, as you can see, I'm doing this. I doubt that they do that. I doubt that they do this. Um, you know, have even the mind, to create on their own and stuff like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? The point is, we're all different. We're all different. Doesn't matter race. So, okay, you're saying, I'm trying to get to the logic, of racism and racists, right? I hate. They're gonna start honking on my YouTube videos outside. The neighbors, and those are the loud people, by the way. Yeah, those are the ones that's who just honked. Um, the point is, if a racist white person or black person or whatever saw either one of us on the streets, they would they would categorize us in the same way, right? Because they're racist. But we're all different. So what are you stereotyping? What are you? What makes sense in your mind for you to say this person is just like every other person of this race that I have met? What is in your mind when you think that? Like, racism doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. Like, it doesn't make any fucking bit of sense. That's what y'all need to wake the fuck up and realize, is that it does not make one bit of damn sense. And by the way, this is horrible lighting. The sun is going down, so it's like basically not. Whoa, that looks better. That's cool. I guess it deflects the light a little bit. That looks dope. I like that. I'm gonna leave my hand there. So, no, I'm just kidding. That looked way better. So, yeah, man, like, what if I dim this? What if I dim the screen a little bit? I don't know. The lighting is bothering me. I'm way too shiny or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. All I wanted to have was like, how was I doing it? Like that. Like, I just wanted to have that. This right here. See that? That outline. I wanted to have that. But the sun ain't cooperating with me. See, that looks great. That's like my normal skin tone. Anyways, I'm really into lighting, guys. But you know, these are my first couple videos. I haven't gotten pro with lighting, so I only have one light right now, and I have more, but it's like it looked good the way I had it, and the sun. I can't rely on the sun. You can't rely on the sun. Why would you do that? You're stupid. You're a newbie. You're a noob. Just write it in there. Write it in the comments. Just rip me to shreds if you. But yeah, man. Like so. You know, racist people. That's your logic, man. That's your logic. Just you're gonna categorize this into one thing, and we're all different people. And meanwhile, these are just my neighbors. So just think about the person that lives down the street. Just think about that person. Just think about that person. We're all different, guys. We're all Mexican, but we're all different. So you can't just be like, I hate all white people. I hate all black people. I hate all Asians. I hate all, whatever you can't do that, man. You can't do that. It doesn't make sense. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how. Just write it in the comments. Go ahead. If you're racist, go ahead. Leave comments on my shit and just be like, yo, bro, racism makes sense because of this. Just do it. Just have the balls. Grow some balls. Just do it. That would be fun. Don't be fighting in my comments. I don't. By the way, that's fun. That I could probably do that for my next video, or should I go on this video? That's a good, because I wanted to make the last one 20 minutes, and then I just went on for 10 minutes extra. I said it in the video. So should I? Yeah, that would be a good. I'll probably talk a lot in that video. The next one about the subject that I want to bring up. But let's just say I'm not a commenter. And what I mean is like signing into YouTube, watching videos and leaving comments on, like fighting in the comments is what I mean. Like every now and then I'll leave a comment. Just that's rare, but I want to start doing that more now that I'm gonna have my own channel. But what I mean by saying that I'm not a commenter is that I'm not going into the comments and reading comments and fighting with people. I'll maybe read comments, but I won't respond to them. It doesn't matter what they say. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be that same way for the most part, because you just never know. Maybe little things, but every situation is different, right? But all I'm saying is, I'm not gonna focus on the bad comments, guys. Like, I'm not that guy, you know. So I'm gonna get into that in the next video. I'm gonna talk about how I'm not a commenter, right? So let's just you know, I'm gonna try to fix this lighting in the next video, because this is just like, look. Anyways, I'm not a commenter. I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. So my outro, guys. for right now, like in the last video, is gonna be just remember to treat others the way you want to be treated. Stay positive, and just for the fucks of it, because it's a fun thing to say, see ya, wouldn't wanna be ya.